What's going on, you guys? It's Randy with Full Throttle Obsessions. Today we got a package in from DRC. It's a brushed 1 in 16 scale 4-wheel drive RC truck. Looks like the model is 9309E. At the time that we're filming this video, this truck runs about $80. You can pick them up on Amazon. And as of now, there's a coupon code for $59.99. We'll go ahead and show you the listing there. Some of the key features that I see right off the bat is this truck comes equipped with an all-metal gear servo and also steel gear differentials, and I believe oil-filled shocks. I'll have to double check on that. You see all the stats there. It's $79.99 normally, but with that coupon code you get it for $59.99. If you guys are interested in this truck, I'll go ahead and put that link down in the description below. That'll have all the information for you and all the specs on this particular RC. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. Go ahead and cut the tape here, which is the wrong way. Get this side as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and check out the suspension. Right off the bat, the suspension feels really smooth. It's got to be due to those oil-filled shocks. The tires, the rubber seems to be a pretty good compound, but there's no foam in the tires here. There's no foam inserts. You kind of hear the air going in and out, which it's for such a small RC, 1 in 16 scale, it's probably not gonna matter too much on the foam inserts. We do got a wheelie bar out back. Not for sure if it's gonna have enough power to throw it on 2 wheels, just because this particular one does have a brush motor. They do have a brushless option, which is the one that I wish we would have got sent, but we'll go ahead, and I'm sure it's going to be a fun RC nevertheless. You see in here we got all metal drive shafts, which to go with the steel metal gear differentials is a nice feature. A lot of companies want to do plastic drive shafts, so this is a nice little upgrade. Another thing I noticed, for the body clips, I got the front off there. I got one on the back, so the body has a little holder in the center for the clips. That way you don't have to worry about misplacing the clips. I've done it many times. Put in a dirt where it's rocky or you can't really find them. You kind of lose them. So that way they stay on the body for you. Give you guys a little look on the inside. Little peek under the body there. See the battery connector. Looks like the receiver. And it looks like the motor and ESC are kind of tucked under this cover here. Very nice. I see it's got lights in the bumper. So you got the wiring down there. And I also noticed on the bottom here, it looks like you got lights at the very bottom for an underglow, which would be quite nice if you're running this RC at night. You also got a nice little strap in there for the battery. Go ahead and put this in the center there. Now for the batteries, they include 2 of these 1500 milliamp battery packs, which is quite nice. We're going to get these things charged up to give it a little test run. Now for the controller, it does have a kind of light feel to it, more on the toy quality side, aside from the hobby grade. But at this price point, I don't really think we could be too picky on this side of things. But see, it's got your basic functions on and off and your trims there. It takes a couple, looks like AA batteries in there. But we can't be too picky on that. This truck is set at a lower price point, so as long as the controller works, we really can't be too picky on that. So in the box, you get their DRC user manual for this model. You get the controller, the 1 in 16 scale truck. They give you a host of extra body clips, a few extra screws, and it looks like wheel nuts, Phillips screwdriver, a tire tool. You get this little brush, I guess to keep things kind of neat and tidy. 2 batteries, and also the charger. And for an RC at this price point, I really think they covered the bases fairly good on that. One more thing I'd like to point out is the adjusters here on the shocks. It's actually got threaded adjusters, which I was kind of expecting it to have little spacers to put in here to for your spring tension, but it actually has little adjusters where you could screw them down, which makes it quite nice. And it's fairly common on a lot of hobby style RCs that you see today, and is a nice touch, especially for a truck at this price point. I wasn't expecting that. The first spot we took it to was the jumps were a little too big for the power of this little RC here, but I think it was gonna quite shine in an area like this. But we're gonna go ahead and test it out. Let's go ahead and do it. It's actually handling it quite nicely. Oh, shadow there. Whoa, got a little air. It'd be a perfect little spot to look at all those sticks. Whoa! Nice little jump. Really? Oh, a little donut action. Some nice little cycling. Oh. Whoa! Oh, a little stuck on the bush. There we go. Try to jump that stick and see what I can do. Oh, oh! Right there. Let's see if we can do it. Whoa! Drifting action. Oh. Nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one's too big. Oh, like a steam. Oh. Alright you guys, we got the DRC all cleaned up. I have to say this truck is actually surprisingly fun. Me and my boys have been playing around with it for about 2 weeks now. And where this truck really shines is in kind of smaller areas. In a garage, in a smaller area of the yard, or even in the house. Which I haven't rented in the house because I'm pretty sure the wife wouldn't like that. For being brushed, it's actually surprisingly fast for the size of the RC. And it's really torquey, so when you give it throttle, it actually gets up to speed really quick, but then just kind of flattens out just because the top speed just isn't too fast. I know they have a brushless version that's a lot faster. I may look into going brushless on this one itself. At first glance, I was a little worried on the servo. I didn't know if it was going to have enough torque to kind of turn those tires. But I have to say, it actually almost has too much torque. If you turn it a little too fast, it's whipping around into a donut cyclone, just kind of touching from there, which is a real good thing. And over the course of the 2 weeks that we've had it, it has proven itself to be quite rugged. I've let my boys drive it and they kind of hit full throttle in a few things, and it's actually held up quite well. My personal opinion on it, for the small $60 price tag, I believe it's well worth it. I've had more than $60 worth of fun these past 2 weeks with just me and my boys. It's an RC you could kind of have charged when you get home from work and want to spend time with your little ones, or let your little ones drive it. Just kind of drive it around, don't have to worry about it. Another thing I was really surprised on, for these small batteries here, the runtime's not that bad. I would say it's at least 10 minutes or so, probably a little longer. I haven't had a chance to actually test the runtimes on it. But for a small battery, I would call that a win, and you get 2 with the truck. So you got quite a bit of runtime between the 2 packs. If you guys are interested in this truck, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description box below, so you guys can check it out, all the specs and everything like that. If you guys are interested in the top speed, we didn't get a chance to do it in this video, but if you are interested, just go ahead and put that in the comments below, and we'll go and do some speed runs on it. If I had to guess, it'd probably be in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range, on a full charge maybe. But if you guys are interested, just put that in the comments below. I hope you guys liked the video, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you guys are notified every time we drop a new video. And until next time, thank you.